Today we are going to talk about yam. We've already had a video on yam multiplication. Today we have enough on our desk. In Ghana, we have many varieties of yam which can be grown under cocoa trees, or let's say tree crops. So simply put, it can be integrated with cash crops. Example, cashew, even on your mango farms, all those things. You can have your own yam over there without any problems, and you will still get your tubers. So today we are going to survey the various varieties in Ghana. For example, the asobayere, the afu bayere is also there. It's a variety. It is called afu in Akan language. Also, we have the asobayere also in our Akan language. These yams are proven to be so good, especially for subsistence family. If you watch the video and you see them, all these yams can be commercialized because they have a long shelf life, of which I think commercially you can commercialize it for cash. You can turn it into a business enterprise. These are some of the basic farming that we have overlooked over the years. So we took the pain to move to the field for you to see what is actually happening there. So let's go to the field and then see the various varieties of yam. Yeah, so that we can know whether if you want to commercialize them, you can, link up. So you can see that it has a shelf life. These varieties in Ghana has shelf life of over 1 year, and they will not spoil. They will just be there. Yeah. So let's go to the field in our cocoa farm and talk to Farmer George, who is in charge of these aspects. Let's go.
It's in our local dialects, we call it asobayere. It's very fantastic, very sweet, and in the process of uprooting, we can uproot it 3 times in the year. Maybe in the earliest of August, you can harvest it. A month time, it will regenerate, and then you can harvest it maybe September as well. Then finally, November, December, as we are doing now, I have harvested this thing several, and I'm finally harvesting it again. So it's a very, very good variety. Yeah, variety. It helps a lot because as a farmer, you can depend upon such a yam. Anytime you go to the farm, you can harvest some and get some to cook. At the moment, we are going to cook this one
right now.
In fact,
all right. So as we move on, you see that Mr. Auntie George is happy harvesting the yam, all because it's a yam which is locally known as asobayere in our local dialects in Chi, Ghana, Akan language. That's how you call it. In fact, you can harvest this particular variety of yam 3 consecutive times within a year. It starts in which month?
Earliest of August.
Early August,
September,
and now we are in November.
Yeah.
And we are still harvesting. So 3 consecutive times within a year, just 1 yam.
Yeah.
If you plant it, you harvest it 3 consecutive times. So today we are fortunate to be here. We are doing the harvesting. In fact, we are going to cook this yam. Yeah, it's a special variety of yam, as I told you, that is called asobayere in Akan language in Ghana. If you look at it, it's a crop, or it's a yam that grows under the cocoa farm, the cocoa tree, you see, this is a tree crop. And as a farmer, if you are doing cocoa farming, the best yam that I can recommend for you is asobayere, because you can get 3 times harvest. If you plant it, it has no detrimental impact. It has no detrimental impact on the lifespan of the cocoa tree itself. You will see that the leaves are up there. This is also a special plant which is here. It's a tree. It climbs on it and it doesn't affect the cocoa tree itself. So if you look at how the whole formation is, it is normal just like any other yam, but it climbs upwards and it has 3 harvesting period within the year. So if you have many of this, one may ask, what are some of the importance of this particular variety of yam? The importance is that as a farmer, this yam will give you 3 harvests. So you can get some to eat, you can even sell some at the end of the day. So it comes earlier. Once it starts raining, you can harvest it 3 consecutive times, starting from August. Within a month time, you can still harvest it in September. And lastly, as we are doing now, we are in November. This is the 3rd harvest of a Sobire variety of yam in Ghana. So we are doing the harvesting. This is the harvesting process. We take our time.
Yes, another. You realize it. This is it. So you can see. This is just a mount, one mode. So you can imagine you have multiples of this on a piece of land, and you know, take good care of your family when it comes to food.
So yeah, just one mount. So this is the end result of a food variety as Farmer George has harvested. You can see that just one mount, and look at the quantity of yam which is being harvested. He has it all over this cocoa farm, and I'm telling you, if you want food, see Farmer George. He has a lot of yam, different varieties, as I showed in the previous video concerning the Asobire. This one is the Afu variety, which can be stored for a period of a year without deteriorating. This means that it's a good variety. So as a farmer, you can plant or you can commercialize this variety of yam, which has high demand in Ghana. But let's look at the color. It seems it looks a little bit yellowish. Or what do you see?
I think so.
Yeah, it looks a little bit yellowish than the other varieties that we have here. But when it comes to harvesting, I would like to ask, how many times can you harvest this variety of yam in a year?
Okay. Well, with this, it could have as well also be harvested 2 times.
Okay.
Yes, mostly in the month of August.
August.
Yeah, you can harvest this. But one thing which I must be sincere is that because the variety is not common, normally we want it to have a full germination period, so that you can have the tubers, correctly.
Yeah.
so we can raise it for another purpose. So that is one thing. Far from that, if maybe you want to depend upon it for feeding, I think in the middle of August you can harvest it, and after that you just gather some, soil and loamy over, and it still regenerate as well.
Okay, so it means that if I'm clear, then this particular variety of yam, which is called a fruit variety, in the this is how it looks like. You see a lot more of them. Look at it. Just one more.
Just one more.
I'm breaking it. A lot more. You see, we have it.
You can
so
imagine.
Nice. In fact, these ones we are going to enjoy it right now. So you see how it is. Very nice.
So just a cheap
variety. So that is how it is. So I want him to conclude.
So I will entreat that each and every farmer should have such a yam, because normally farmers are complaining about how they can live with a subsistence, life. But with regards to such a yam, it comes to solve an immediate and future problems
on food.
On food crisis. If you have such a yam, normally after uprooting, you can have some for the farm for a period, and you can keep some as well for future, crisis. Time that food are in fact of shortage, you can depend on such
it.
Because when it is there, when it lies with a good preservation, it will not change its nature. So I think that is one thing good about it.
So to summarize what Farmer George has said, looking at this variety, it can be kept. That is one advantage. It can be kept for one good year without necessarily spoiling or deteriorating. So as a farmer, if you get it after harvesting like this, we are going to keep some for the future. Then you store the rest. You just put it on the shelves of a ventilated room, and it will be there for a period of 1 year. So as a farmer, you can harvest now, keep some, feed on it. That's how he spoke of subsistency. You want to do subsistence farming, farmers, you can sell some, you can also consume some. So the problem of food crisis, food shortages wouldn't be a problem as a farmer for you. So to commercialize this, then it is good. If you want to go into yam farming, I think this variety wouldn't be bad.
Fantastic.
So this is a full variety of which Farmer George has been able to grow, and this is the result. Thank you very much for watching, and we would like to talk about a few things about it, the commercials. But Farmer Nti will conclude everything, whether he always like encouraging the youth to go into simple farm enterprises like yam. So he will throw more light on it when it comes to youth in yam farming.
So as you said, even though the variety is not common, but it is common when you contact me, and then I will also give you more details of it, how you should go about it, the process that if you grow it, it will not run a loss. Everything is just available. You just need to contact us, and everything will be normal for you.
So it means that any information concerning this particular variety of yam, you contact us, you get to know it, and you can commercialize it.
Finally, I want to entreat people who normally like the restaurants, what have you, that needs more food. The schools that depends on feeding and what have you. If you have such things in stock, you don't have a problem. There are various yams that if you buy 1 or 2 days, it will deteriorate, but it tastes. But with this regards to this yam, it doesn't matter the number of times. Just need to put at the right place. That is all. And you can depend on it for your feeding. You are welcome.
So thank you very much for watching us. This is Smart Agro Innovation, and Farmer George is in charge of yams when it comes to tree crops. He will teach us a lot as we started. Thank you very much for watching. This is Smart Agro Innovation. We'll go deep everywhere to make things simple. Now we have food on our shelves. You can also try that. Contact us for business, contact us. If you want to throw any comment, you can go into the comment box and then you enter any question concerning this particular variety of yam. So today is your first day of watching us, then kindly subscribe and then share to farmer friends so that they can also see what is happening, especially in Africa, especially in Ghana when it comes to varieties of yam. We know that if you log on onto our site once again, if you need much more information about plantains, then go nowhere but Smart Agro Innovation. Thank you for watching us. May God bless you. If you need our contact, please scroll down to the tail end of this video. You will see that indeed our contact, everything is there. Thank you very much for watching. This is Farmer George. We are going to cook this. Yeah. Wonderful.
This is the yam.
So after cooking, this is what we have. This is the yam.
We are enjoying.
Yeah.
We are really enjoying this is the sobayre.
Yeah.
Very whitish, very nice. We
It
have
tastes good.
garden eggs stew. Everything natural, you know. We are in the cottage, so we are really enjoying our food. You see the yam, so many varieties. This is the sobayre. The yellow one here is what we call the afu variety, described by Cephis within the Akan group. So it's really enjoyable. You are invited.
It tells you that
You have a lot of
tubers in there. Okay. Look, there's another one. Yeah, this another one. It's all over the farm. Okay. There's another one. Come over here. There's another one. Just look at it. Another one. You can see the crack in the land. Yeah. It is telling you that
you have a lot
there.
I see.
A lot there. Look, come over here. It's a lot. You can't just come. It's another land. You can. Look at this place. Look at it. You can't harvest it.
A lot of
come on this.
another afu variety.
Look at another type. So it's all over the farm. It's all over the farm.
All right. So if I may ask, I want to ask a simple question when it comes to these varieties of yam. In fact, this is not a yam farm. I would say in agriculture we call it. Integrated farm.
Okay.
Because formerly we used to say mixed farm, but we say this is an integrated farm.
Okay.
Though the main purpose of this farm is to get your cocoa.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, my brother, if you look at the quantity of yam that you are getting, you are even more than a yam farmer.
Yeah.
Or you are two. So this is an integrated farmer. Is that not it?
That is it.
Mm-hmm. So as a farmer, if you want to go into cocoa production, you can still be planting your yams.
Yes, as well.
So you brought your income base.
Yeah.
And this shows that indeed, if you integrate yam with cocoa,
that's not.
it is good.
Yeah.
You